Welcome back to Exposure. I'm your host, Steve Rodajev, and we're here with local filmmaker Clint LaForest. So, Clint, some of your work that you're doing now, Getting Stable, that's ongoing, right? That hasn't been released?
Has not been released yet. We're in the depths of editing right now. We still have a couple different interviews we're hoping to get in there, but that is still an ongoing project.
Talk a little bit about Getting Stable. What's it all about?
So, back in high school, I went to high school with this one girl named Amanda Thompson at that point. Her name now is Amanda Held. Anyways, her backstory is that she went off into the military and then came back and noticed that she was a bit broken. And the way that she ended up healing herself in some manner and shape, and of course it's always an ongoing process, is that she worked with horses. And she's always been working with horses her entire life, and she found some peace in reconnecting with that bit. Out of that, she started talking with others and realized that this is something that could help others as well, and she built a equine therapy nonprofit organization called Hooves, Healing of Our Veterans Through Equine Services. And this story, it kind of follows three different tracks. It follows Amanda, it follows the inception and growth of Hooves, and then it follows a bunch of the different veterans that Hooves has touched over the years to help them through their struggles with PTSD and TBIs.
Right.
So it was just a story that was sitting there, and we knew the people involved in it, and we were like, this makes a fantastic story and it needs to be told. I know there's a lot of different documentaries out there for PTSD and TBIs, but I mean, this one drives it locally, kind of centers it around an organization that is really trying to do some good work and has had their own struggles over the years in getting funding and getting locations. And I'm hoping to kind of open up people's eyes to the different services that are out there, especially Hooves, but other services to help people through these troubling situations. And PTSD, it affects a lot of people, and it affects people from a wide variety of different social statuses and political views, and it's just a good centralizing subject.
Yeah, and just not military, but it could be anybody, really.
It really could.
Anything of any post-traumatic.
And Hooves is actually expanding their services to kind of focus on everyone else as well. I mean, they started off with helping the wives of some of the different servicemen that came back, and they've gone further and further in expanding it.
Let's take a look at the trailer for Getting Stable.
You feel like you've completely lost control, you know, after you get out of the military, and that structure's not there anymore. You kind of feel like you're just wandering, and you lose that sense that you actually have control of your own life.
PTSD was like, okay, this is how... Actually, I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know...
You don't have that support group like you did with your brothers. And, you know, your wife is great support, but she doesn't understand it, or they don't always get it, you know, when you're having a bad day.
I just kind of thought, like, this is who my husband is, and sorry.
And we've kind of formed basically a family. So we have the Hooves community now.
And everything to me was, they're just horses. These are just horses. What the heck is it? And I really can't explain it.
I feel like myself again. I can be myself again.
You have to tell her that she can never stop. This is the only thing that worked for me. Nothing therapeutic ever worked, and this is what changed my life.
And Hooves has definitely brought it back.
That was a trailer for Getting Stable. Clint, where can we find your work? Do you have any websites?
We do. Our company's website is onestoplightproductions.com. I know it's a handful, but it'll get you to everything that we've done. We're on Facebook, of course. That's facebook.com/onestoplightproductions. And when you get to One Stop Light Productions, you'll see links to all of our different short films where you can purchase some of our feature films, but also a link to our current crowdfunding initiative, which is for A Summer to Remember, our latest feature film. Not in horror this time. This one's a drama.